Stanton, beautifully across to Batty, cuts out one man, gets it to Hannigan. He can't handle, picked up by Cleary. This could be it. Cleary sets off for the line. He's got 10 and chasing him. They won't catch him. Mike Cleary is in for a try for South Sydney. Oh, beautiful move. A lucky one granted, but still, he was there to pick it up cleanly. And Mike Cleary has run the best part of 55 to 56 yards.
Well, on the fold-out chair, we have spoken to so many people, but I don't think a guest has had a bigger resume, list of career achievements than this man, Michael Cleary. Welcome to the show.
Thanks, Fossey. Good to be here, actually.
I don't know where to start. Is it politician, former professional wrestling commentator, three-time representative at national level across 3 different sports, Commonwealth Games medalist, Rugby League International, Rugby Union International? How about I ask this question of you? Which was tougher and rougher, rugby league or politics?
Oh, that's a tough question, actually, because in my day, politics, it was pretty tough, but we had an understanding. We had what was said in the house was left in the house, and you got on well with each other. But of course, in league, the same thing. You used to build hell out of each other on the field, but have a drink afterwards. So,
you achieved so much in your sporting career before rugby league becomes the number one. Is there a chance you would have never found your way to rugby league because you represent your country in athletics and you're an international in rugby union before rugby league enters the picture?
I'd never seen a game of rugby league. I didn't know anything about it. What happened was that I just went through school. I finished up leaving school at 18. I mean, I wanted to go back because I often had scholarships. I was so good at sport, and Mum said, you can't go back. She said, you'll be there with your kids. So I had to leave, and I went to work for my dad. He had a menswear store at Bondi Junction, and after a few months, I said, I need more money. I was only getting £12.10, which is, what, $25. And he said, well, if you want more money, go and find another job. So I did. And I just took on sport as a relaxation. I enjoyed it. I didn't plan anything.
Are you telling me that through your junior years, competitive sport, as in rugby league, rugby union, wasn't a part of your life?
Sports was part of my life.
Sports part of your life,
yeah.
Rugby league or rugby union?
I played rugby union at Waverley College.
Yeah.
I was in the first. I played cricket. I was boxing. I was handball. Anything to do with sport I could handle.
Let's put in context how quick you were to win a bronze medal at the Commonwealth Games 62. I think the time was, for the 100 yards, is 9.4, so around the 10-second mark, 10-1.
About 10-1 for 100 metres.
Would you back Michael Cleary at his fittest and best? He beats every NRL player today? I
think so, because athletics was part of my career too, because I'd go from football to athletics, so I trained for it. I did a 9.3 at Geraldton a week before the Commonwealth Games.
Yes.
On the grass, Geraldton Showground. And these beautiful spikes that are specially made by a fellow at Marrickville called Smith, at Lilydale Street, Marrickville.
There you go.
1.5 inch spikes, kangaroo, soft, absorbent, lovely they were. 9.3. I was a star.
You're moving.
But they wouldn't let me go on the track. I'd never been on the track. So I walked out to the track, and it's tartan. What's tartan? It's concrete base with a synthetic grass.
Right.
1.5 inch spikes. The spikes were like that. They were twisted. Terrible. So,
still won a bronze.
Yeah, but they didn't give it to me. They gave it to their other Australian. They gave it to Gary Holsworth. So on the Tuesday, I'm going out to the final of 220. So the gun, on your mark, the starter says, and he says, stand up. So up we get. And over the PA system comes this announcement. Ladies and gentlemen, the judges have reviewed the photo finish, and it's Cleary third, not Holsworth. The bronze medal now is Cleary's. He says, on your mark, and I'm shaking like a leaf. I said,
this is bizarre.
This is bizarre. I came in fifth. I was in the dining room with Linda McGill and Dawn Fraser, having a nice roast lamb luncheon in the canteen of the Games Village. And in walked Arthur Tunstall, and they've got this medal. And they said, there it is.
Over a roast lamb, they gave you the medal presentation.
Thanks for being a good sport. I said, well, what else can I do,
Well, we're a rugby league show, but we do have to pay credit. Rugby union, you did play for Australia as well.
I had a most outstanding 12 months there at Randwick. I mean, one game I got 7 tries, which is a record still then. That year I got 39 for the season. And then they picked me to go to South Africa, and that was a nice novelty. Fair thing. I've never seen that. Rugby union, green blazer. Woo-hoo.
Well, why didn't you stay in rugby union? The scouts come to get you. Is it money?
No, it wasn't money because
you still went over to league as an amateur.
I had to play as an amateur because I wanted to go to the Commonwealth Games. And they still don't believe that I played as an amateur. I actually did. In that big first year, I won a Frank Hyde Award, which was a Seiko watch.
Yes.
Which was 25 quid, which is $50.
Yes.
Now, I couldn't take the watch.
See, people, the younger viewers have to understand, you are playing for nothing. That was the truth. That is the real amateur status.
If I took anything over $38,
yes,
which was £18,
yeah,
$36. If I took anything over that, I lost my amateur status.
There you go.
I signed a declaration. I did. They also said your dad got the money. I said he did not get the money. I did not get a quid. St George approached me, Canterbury approached me, and South Sydney. And they all said, come out of our boardroom. And Dad said, we're not going to the boardroom. If they want to talk to you, they come to us. So South Sydney came down to my home at Darling Point. Now, that's the Waverley College, Darling Point, Redfern Oval. Yeah. Hey, lovely start. Yeah. I was born with a silver spoon, but I was smart. But Dad made sure the silver spoon was stuck straight in my rear end, and I was down to earth.
You've come on board as South Sydney enter one of their great